Lost in our fights, we get closer to the edge. Another step, another landmine. Can't hit rewind, bombs go off inside her head. We keep circling the drain, yeah. We love the pain, yeah. Cause it's all in our design. Rather hurt than find a way out. We run the legs now. Or is it all just in our mind? Is it all just in our mind? Is there living in these walls? Loneliness and all missed calls. Fighting till we both can't talk. More broken days. Falling pictures in the halls. It's the drug that made us lose it all. How much further do we crawl? Through broken days. Broken days.
Things are about to get good.
The same climb feels like a lifetime of being drained beyond repair. Every night we tell the same lie.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 250 pounds.
Highly anticipated matchup. The competitors in this one have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other.
Falling pictures in the halls. It's the drug that made us lose it all. How much further do we crawl? Through broken days.
A competitor with his share of detractors, but he wants to prove them all wrong here tonight.
Broken days. Broken days.
Here we go, guys.
Loneliness and no missed calls. Fighting till we both can't talk.
And his opponent from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds.
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good.
It's the drug that made us lose it all. How much further do we crawl? Through broken days. Broken days. Broken days. Mama, pray hard for the stone heart. Heaven knows this road feels so long. The right way feels so wrong. God, show me where I belong. I'm a misfit in these strange days. Trying to fit in from my pathway. In the back row on a Sunday. Sinner turn saint, am I too late? No stranger to the pain.
He is in perhaps the best shape of his career, and he will need that with the competition level this high.
The pain. No stranger to the pain. Gotta fight inside the rain. Feel trapped, I never change. I'm knocking at the gate. No stranger to the pain. I strayed so far that there were no stars. No hope, no one to leave a light on a one-way down the
No holds barred, you know that. When two superstars agree to a match like this, they must be ready to tear each other apart, limb by limb.
That's right, Michael. This is one of the most dangerous matches you can have here in WWE. The damage goes way beyond typical scrapes and bruises. This could have some serious long-term ramifications.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal. Lands the crossbody.
No stranger to the pain.
As their opponent hooked a couple of jabs.
Hoisted over into a suplex.
I never change.
This is going to be stiff.
Backdrop suplex.
Counters.
seeing an answer for every move attempted.
Burning these bridges, I'm on a mission. I made my decision, walking out of this prison.
There he goes, right into the corner.
In this world that I wage, no stranger to the pain.
Boom, just turn that around. Oh my goodness. Goes into the pin. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
Not even a near fall there. Suplexes, slams, and bombs are all painful, but being slapped like that is humiliating.
You would know, Saxton.
And some say the only limit in a no DQ is your own imagination.
Right, so Saxton wouldn't stand a chance. For everyone else, though, the sky is the limit. Anything you wish you could do to get a win, you could probably arrange it here. So my advice is to hold nothing back.
And now he rolls out.
Off the rope, beautiful, all the way down to the outside. That is tossing your own body around without a care.
Taking no account for their own well-being. Uh-oh. Saw it coming and slowed it down with the back elbow. Oh! Able to avoid any harm there.
Devastating kick.
No respect at all for that action.
But it can also be meant to antagonize. Could be a method of luring your opponent into a mistake.
He's certainly looking in command at the moment.
That's what he does. Keep on the attack.
Fisherman Buster.
He's on his heels a bit now.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here.
Now we know what the five fingers say to the face.
And he isn't looking helpless anymore.
Prime opportunity now for him to get some separation and gather himself.
Looking for the back suplex. Nope. Swinging reverse FTO. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick. And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
Whip back into the ring.
He was waiting for him to make his move.
Reversal on top of reversal. Double leg takedown. Stop.
Switching it right in.
Here's a cover. Oh, he kicked out. Barely, but it counts. Staved off that attack. And we just saw some serious offense. Oh, wicked clothesline. Gonna be taking that dirt now.
Shoulders down.
Hangs on by a thread.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it, myself included.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver to gain the pinfall. And he gets sent back into the ring. Good night.
All he has to do is capitalize.
Oh, he kicked out. Once he executed that, it was good night. You have to wonder, how much more can he take? All of that work, all these big moves, and it still didn't earn the fall.
He saw it coming.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Getting up, but doesn't have a clue what's coming at him.
From the top. Oh, God, that's a bad landing.
Oh no. Decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price. Cross body.
In the corner is not a good spot to be.
Exploder.
Oh, no, this ain't right.
Oh, wow, what power. to the outside. Kobe Kohila.
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Whoa, not quite yet.
And he slides him back to the mat. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
No clue how much long work needs to be done in this one. We have a show now.
A raucous crowd here tonight. Oh, look at the well-placed elbow right on the mark. Setting up for something here. Oh, God, face first. Striking at will. What a gut-wrench powerbomb. Clubbing blow. He's turning the tables. Able to avoid there. Flipping the tables. Clubbing strike breaks up that move.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
And he's able to reverse.
Hooked up in a pump handle.
Neck breaker.
Goodness, that was nasty.
The end is near, looking to finish this up. Oh! And look at the cross jackets!
This singles match has come to an end.
Wow!
Here is your winner,
That was a difficult win, but it was a big win in the record books.
He's definitely a superstar to watch in the weeks to come. That was a spectacular performance.
Look who it is!
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 453 pounds, the Enforcers.
A duo that has showcased the very best in tag team wrestling tonight. Looking to be another one for the highlight reel. The WWE Universe on their feet.
And they're moving at a combined weight of 470 pounds. The Varsity Club.
The WWE Universe already reaching a fever pitch upon their arrival, and we are just seconds away from a highly anticipated match.
started.
When you think of tag teams that are itching to make an impact on tonight's event, you don't have to look any further than these two.
Two teams with a desire to steal the show. Exclamation point! Tagged in. And he sends him into the corner. Uh-oh. He had it scouted. Shooting through that leg now. Countered it just in time. Shifts it back onto him. Powerless position to be in right now. No, someone call a dentist.
That'll stop you in your tracks.
Beautiful takedown. You didn't kill him.
All the pressure on the left knee. He's trying to fight it. He's trying to break out. It doesn't.
Oh, flying forearm. On the mark. Quickly, the cover. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
He clearly has no intention of staying down.
And that one scouted.
Into the corner. This can't be good.
He's in off the tag. He's got the answer for that one. Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. Able to reverse that one. Dodges. Oh, now he's going to go up to the ropes. What on earth is he planning to do here? There is no way. The power involved to pull this off. What a suplex. Can he do it here? Just kicks out.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
There's the tag. Wow, what a kick. Bang to the neck. Into the corner he goes. A perfectly placed target.
Ooh, stiff punch. Another reversal. Eye for an eye here. Every maneuver being returned with counter fire. Had it scouted and returned in kind with the boot.
Ooh. Bag is made. What do these two have in store? Flying shoulder block.
My goodness. For the record, Saxton, you and...
Oh, look at this. Oh, man. The elevated trunk. There's the save. How close was that?
Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power. Belly to belly, way overhead.
Placing them into the corner.
Big splash in the corner.
Tags him in. Oh, launching himself from the ropes. Fresh man in.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Put in position now.
That's how you establish dominance. He steers clean of contact.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
Uh-oh, double underhook. Tiger bomb. Here he goes for the win. Can he close it out? He kicks out at two. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. No one can.
Wow, picture perfect moonsault.
Kick kicks to the lower back, clutching the wrist. Just absolutely punishing their opponent here relentlessly.
He went right into that.
Got to the back of the neck, sends their opponent.
Gets him with the counter. Oh, man, what a strike. Stiff shot to the abdomen. Stops. And this has got to be it. He keeps his team in the match.
Left an opening and got a kick to the face.
Setting them up. This is going to be nasty. Burning hammer. And there's the cover. Kicking out in time. What a match. Tag made.
Going after the ankle here. Into an ankle breaker.
Kick after kick after kick. We're going to kick the features off their face. Into the cover. No, he gets the shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Placed into the corner. Uh-oh. Turning the tables there. Clothesline.
What impact. Kick to the gut. Hoist him up.
Running Liger Bomb. Brutal stomp to the body. And just getting started. Look at this brutality.
This is how you torture your opponent.
Oh my God, this is hard to watch.
What a punch.
Going down low, striking the front and back of the leg.
And then a stop to the back.
This is his chance. Will he seize the moment?
He gets tagged in. He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, a rear super kick. Nasty. Oh.
Big elbow.
He is just reeling from that offense.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
Powerbomb. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Boom. So much punishment has been absorbed by these men already.
And yet,
Does he have him here? Breaks the count.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
A series of vicious stomps.
nasty right hand. Enzuigiri to the floor.
well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
And that one misses the mark.
Going counter for counter. Now can it be capitalized on?
Down with a roundhouse. He needs to find his way back into the ring.
The count just keeps going up.
Reversal! What a counter! Great reversal.
Takedown. Helicopter spin.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
This is entertaining. Tagged into action. Able to get there in time.
Rolling elbow right on the mark.
He has a right where he wants him.
Controlling the arm. The head flatline.
That could be it. Looking for the victory.
Tag is registered.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. And this has got to be it. Kicks out.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Oh my! What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
He's been placed in the corner now.
Reversals, and more reversals.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT.
Gets tagged in. Running leg drop. Ooh. Got it scouted. Ooh. He turns it around. Nice takedown. And hard to tell where he's still finding these bursts of offense.
He appears to have all the stamina to go the distance.
To the sky. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Measured knee drop. Boom! To the back of the neck.
Going up. Uh-oh.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Uh-oh. We know what's next. My goodness. He is in complete control. Gosh, what a match.
Butterfly suplex. Efficient offense leaving no breathing room. This is what he feeds off of.
Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Rules are rules, and the referee deemed this one a count out.
I hate a count out. I feel cheated, and I know the WWE Universe feels cheated.
Are you guys ready?
Is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Grappler from Salt Lake City, Utah, weighing in at 253 pounds, at the Strongman Pick.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh? That's what they're doing right now, Corey. Well, good. Let's see what they've got instead.
This is a guy who always seeks out the highest level of competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And his opponent, representing the Alliance from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 242 pounds,
Take a look at the talent in competition here. You can see exactly why the WWE Universe is so amped up for this one. He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
Create the rules that you break yourself, dragging me in and out of hell. Couldn't stay any longer.
There's no telling what a competitor is capable of when they're battling under extreme rules.
Make no mistake about it, this match is high stakes, high risk, and high reward. A mistake here can take years off your career.
And it's impossible to predict what kind of danger awaits because everything and anything is legal here, gentlemen.
And a stop to the gut, too.
He's returning fire.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Saw that one coming. Uh-oh! Somersault plunge to the floor. That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and living dangerously.
Corey, what's the style strategy for going into an Extreme Rules match?
That's a tough question, Cole. It's hard to plan for something as chaotic as an Extreme Rules match. But you need to remember that pins and submissions have to happen in the ring. So if you're in trouble, the harsh arena floor could actually be a safe haven.
Oh, red in there.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
And now gets tossed into the ring. And what's he looking for here?
I think we need to find something else to put our trash in around the ring, because I guarantee that drop.
Back in this thing in a big way.
This superstar poised to win this thing.
Able to interrupt the attack.
Whoa, dropping the bow.
Gotta find a way to get out of this. Straight impact down the throat. Here's a cover. Gets the shoulder up and one.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Oh, square shot to the back elbows ends that.
Man, earth-shattering.
He deflects it right back.
Ooh, one of the elbow counters out.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. And both athletes showing that they have each other's number.
Hung across the ropes. Blows to the small of the back. And gonna follow it up with massive knee lifts. Looking for a little bit of high risk here, it seems. From
goes in. Not the most effective way to take out the trap, but still effective in its own way.
Taking this to the floor.
Incoming! Big time power!
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Flapjack face first. Counters that. Face first off the post. Oh, he's got him by the leg.
The foot DDT.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, risky business is afoot with the ladder in play now.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
Cinched in.
How do you come back from that?
It was almost all over. Almost a 3 count.
Yeah, talk about a close call.
I can see it in the eyes from here. Disbelief. Unbelievable how this one is still going on.
Ooh, stinging kick. I'm starting to wonder if these superstars even have breaking points.
Well, we're well beyond that now, Saxton. We're so far out in deep water, it might as well be the abyss.
Saw that coming.
He's absorbing some tough hits now.
Showing a lot of fortitude in this Extreme Rules match for sure, but not sure how much more tenable it could be.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Oh no, now that he has the kendo stick, I definitely do not want to be in his path of destruction.
And another counter. He is delivering elbow after elbow. And gets tossed back into the mat.
It's absolute pandemonium in here.
It's all because of the will these superstars are showing. He's elusive. Big knockdown. Oh, looking for it. Back body drop. Oh, a spine buster. Oh, my. Oh, ouch.
Powerbomb position. But right hands create separation and an escape.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. Major win. That'll change his career tonight. Here is your winner, That's the kind of win that can take their career to the next level.
We call a lot of matches, but this one's going to stick in my mind for weeks to come.
I agree with you on that, Corey. This one was unforgettable. They are ready for a fight.
Opponent is a tag team Extreme Rules match. And at a combined weight of 520 pounds, the Brotherhood.
We're looking at some of the most intense competitors in all of WWE about to take part in one of the most anticipated matches ever.
Let's keep it flowing.
This is gonna be good. And at a combined weight of 544 pounds, the Authority.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of an all-time classic match, and I fully expect it to deliver on that promise.
Extreme Rules match where WWE throws the rule book out the window.
Kendo sticks, tables, chairs. If you can hold it in your hand, you can use it as a weapon. It is anything goes.
What a counter!
Oh, tossed aside.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Discus punch.
Uh-oh. He saw that one coming. He reverses it. Bulldog.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
That'll have you walking funny.
You know, I have to ask Corey, how much of an actual strategy is there in a no disqualification match?
Honestly, it depends on the superstar's mindset. Some just want to get through. Others want to inflict as much damage as possible, and some just go with the flow. Know which mindset you have before the match and stick to it. Back elbow completely cuts them off.
Mounted with punches. And not, oh, nasty stop to finish it off.
How about a power slam up there? Oh,
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair. What impact! Right in the kisser. Boom! He's feeling the effects of that last hit. Raised across the top rope. Flowing forearm. Good timing with that reversal. He retaliates.
hey, we're all getting free tickets to the Gunner Show.
Kick to the back.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious. That'll break his arm. Vicious. Lock target of the arm. What a barrage of stops.
The proverbial mud hole has been stopped, and now it's time to walk it dry.
Big time.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
This could do it.
And he stops the count for his partner. What the heck is this manager doing looking under the ring? He can't be acting like this.
Springboard crossbody on the mark.
Of all the tools underneath the ring, he just had to go with the one that ensures splinters. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Did you hear the impact?
And now he's looking for safety outside the ring.
There's nothing wrong with this. It's a good opportunity to recalibrate.
Heads out and he has all the time he wants. Caught in a bad position here. Big splash.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
That's gonna sting.
Able to evade.
A spinning back elbow caught him.
And finds a counter.
Ooh, answer that with a stiff knee.
Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud?
He thinks he has it.
Shoulder up and the referee ends the count.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
Flipping his knee right to the face.
Will that be the deciding factor? Got the full Nelson.
Slam.
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position he's in. Popped right in the feet. Diving, setting up. Inverted power slam. That's his go-to move. Can he finish this off? He takes control.
Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock. What's coming next? A back suplex.
Guys, I think this one's over.
And he makes the save for his team. He foiled that attempt.
Oh, what a atomic drop. Pow!
And a senton!
Kick.
Nasty kick. Counters. This could be an opportunity. Hits him with the counter. Big forearm. Able to reverse.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon. Tiger bomb. Looking to do a little clanging and banging with that sledgehammer. Oh no. Driving down with the sledgehammer. Saw it coming and got out of there. Oh! Power slam. This could be it. Cover for the win.
Oh my God! Did you see that?
This is where desperation becomes a factor. Time to pull out all the stops.
Springboard misses the target. Oh, check out this power. This is ridiculous. He thinks he has it. Maybe not.
The breakup.
Vicious right forearm. Bear hug. Bear hug. Well placed elbow. We'll get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
The close of this match is just ahead.
This is a very dangerous situation now.
Thunderous power slam. He's really slowly getting up. Perhaps looking for some kind of equal. Look out!
He's got a kendo stick. A weapon we've seen used to great effect time and time again. Able to give him the slip.
What are we about to see? The WWE Universe is come alive in this one.
They are up and they are vocal. A lot of energy in the room.
Spiked him. Ooh, he got all of the knee. Oh, man.
Meeting the barricade.
Uh-oh. Look at this.
Oh, right.
And he takes out a further beating there.
Yeah, it's becoming a dangerous scene for him.
Precision strikes. He's got him here. He's got him on. And go! Snapmare takeover. Followed by. This could do it.
We're about to see
Spinebuster.
See ya. Thanks for coming.
There's two. Amazing.
Unbelievable presence of mind.
I thought he was unconscious. The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out?
This is the only time anyone gets excited about garbage when a steel trash can gets involved with a fight.
The WWE Universe can't believe what these Warriors are doing to one. Launching. Boom!
Boom! Alabama slam.
And the effects of this match able to be shaken off there.
Yeah, feeling like the home stretch here. It's no time for him to hold back.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
Hard to watch, too.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
wake you up.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Goes under the ropes to get back inside. Taking it outside the ring now. The power of a deadlift into a military press. Wow. Walking around the ring. Slam. Spear. Meet him at the pay window.
Hey, we're all getting free tickets to the gun show.
Kick to the back.
Clearly waiting for that.
And he tosses him back in now. He's got him scouted. Well scouted reversal there.
Oh, quick thinking to transition into a neck breaker.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Makes him pay with a counter. Man, that was nasty. Uncorks a thunderous chop. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. Bang! Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped. Being put into a perilous position here after each of these vicious attacks. Clothesline! Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Just endless knee strikes.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Dropped with a discus clothesline. And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch. Strength of...
He must have had that scouted.
Haymaker connects. Gets cracked by the overhand. On a human torture rack. Uranagi.
Uh-oh. And just eating a knee on the reversal.
Demonstration of power.
Diamond-plated steel coming at you.
Great counter. Tearing down the leg now.
Getting tossed.
Oh, he knew what was coming. Side Russian leg sweep, takedown, and heavy hands to follow. The counter. He switches it back around.
Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counter.
I got a feeling somebody's in.
Crash landing. A game-ending move. Checkmate.
Up on their shoulders, electric chair. Look at how they turned it into a German. That's incredible.
As the arms hook, Tezzer put it up. Butterfly pile driver. You're creating a prime opportunity.
Oh, impressive counter.
Goes in the arm and into the side is laying in wait. Ooh, harsh kick.
Reversal. Can he take advantage?
Oh, had that well scouted.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at that.
Right out ringside, back to the man.
Head to the pin with it.
Into the ring again.
On the spot.
His eyes are fixated. He's looking to end this. Assaulting the knee with purpose. Outside the ring now. He has no need to run. Oh, check out this power. This is ridiculous.
Power slam.
Taken down with his own move. Amazing.
And the victory. Here are your winners. The Authority. An incredibly impressive showing by this tag team.
Two minds working as one in the ring to create magic. It is a beautiful thing to witness, gentlemen.
If you wanna be my killer, it's funny to start me again. The party's gonna be so crazy.
And here comes one of my favorites.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 221 pounds, the Boss, Logan Slater.
The tension building for this match is so thick you can cut it with a knife. A lot of drama involved with this one.
A very high-pressure situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it.
And here he comes.
Representing the Militia from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 225 pounds,
Guys, this match has the potential to completely change the WWE landscape, and it's because of this level of talent involved. Doesn't matter where or when he's competing, this guy just wants to fight, and he's about to get one.
superstar with 2 falls here is the winner.
This is how things were done originally. It's truly a test of stamina and perseverance. Earning that first fall is a huge step forward, but earning that second is the only way to win. Flipping backstabber.
Look at this, just unloading.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Quick exchange of counters there.
Saw it coming and fired back hard.
Sent into the corner. Caught with that sharp elbow.
And he's able to counter. Taking off from the ropes. Side kick finds the mark.
Looks like perhaps a butterfly suplex. No,
My God.
a one blower.
Corey, what's the biggest focus for any superstar going into a best-of-3 matchup?
Focusing on the weakness of your opponent and exploiting them as much as you can. If you're able to pin or submit your opponent quickly for that first fall, your chances greatly increase for the next fall.
Straight to the knee. And now you have to protect that leg from further harm.
Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
Just after 2.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
High-risk area up there. Saw that one coming. Took advantage. Shot connects.
Unceremoniously dumped to the floor. And here he comes. Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well.
Tossed back into the ring.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
Stunner! Nailed it.
Great precision.
He's absorbed some damage already.
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT connects. Sliced bread.
Oh, countered into a power slam. He gets out of the way.
Oh, stop. Oh, forearm smash. He's cover. He gets the shoulder up at 2.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Power slam. Good night. Leg drop. What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you. Clothesline. With their head. Foot to the gut. He's looking a little weary now.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way.
And shoulders are down. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He's far from finished.
Just got clobbered. Unexpected result there. And responds with a counter of their own. These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass.
Neither one of these men are showing any signs of staying down.
Yeah, but it can't last much longer at this pace.
No way!
Oh no! Crashing hard onto the floor.
I think there's going to be guess I'm second guessing about trying that move again.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet. There's a roll through. Super kick in the face.
Now that is the kind of move that wins matches.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
Crafty way to get him hard there.
Oh, man. This arena has come unglued. You can feel the foundation shifting with every turn in the match.
Elbow thrown, saying not today. He moves just in time.
Oh, saw it coming and swept the leg. Down with the leg drop.
Discus knee strike.
Big drop of the leg. And he's still finding the energy to remain on the attack.
I guarantee he wants to end things as soon as possible.
Oh, swanton. And he gets sent back into the ring. Both arms trapped. This will not end well. This is not going to be good. Relentless. And back elbow creates separation. Boom! DDT. Omega driver. This could do it. And he fights it off.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
This is nothing short of disturbing. Oh, so frightening, so bizarre, so eerie. Welcome to get worse to Sister.
Does he have a win in hand now?
Cover. He somehow gets the ball. Able to elude it.
This superstar building incredible momentum.
Oh, and this is, I don't know how the superstar's doing it. Down and out, moments ago, back in it now.
This has been an epic encounter.
These fans are sending the decibel level off the scale. Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring. He's got the table, and I can only imagine what he's thinking of doing with it.
And he said, "You're not getting me with that this time."
You can sense it. This crowd is on pins and needles.
The WWE Universe is ready to erupt. Are we close to the beginning of the end?
Turned that one around. Oh, missed you. I wanted to knee you in the face again. Top rope, measuring his opponent.
And that might have been too erratic of a decision to take such a high risk at this junction of the match. He's turning this into a Nashville-style brawl.
Just one. Sister Abigail. Get that instant replay ready.
Boom! Oh.
short of disturbing. Oh, so frightening, so bizarre, so eerie. Welcome, get worse, to Sister. So glad I bet on him to win. Cover! There's two! Finally ends it, and all the bloodshed, perhaps worth it now.
Here is your winner, the Boss, Logan Slater.
A taxing victory here.
Getting it done the hard way.
They really put in some back-breaking work for this victory.
Wins in WWE rarely come easy, Saxton, but this one was tougher than most.
I've known the pain that I feel when I left alone. There's no way I can heal.
They're here!
You make me sick. I don't wanna hear it. Like a drug in my veins, you are me.
The following contest is a tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match, and is for the World Tag Team Championship. And at a combined weight of 496 pounds, the Brotherhood.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here. You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
I see right through your crooked lies. I'm out of sight, out of mind. But tell me, where did all the time go? Out of sight, out of mind. I'm losing track of all my thoughts. I need some riddling. Nobody hears my screams 'cause ain't nobody listening. 'Cause I'm a Siri from this hell.
They are ready for battle.
Don't you know I'm headed up to it?
And at a combined weight of 460 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, the Luchadors.
The champ comes into his title defense incredibly confident, Corey.
And with good reason, Cole. When you're the champ, you don't have to worry about winning. You just have to make sure you don't lose. That is the champion's advantage.
Talk to me.
You have to think that winning these tag titles was a turning point for these superstars.
Oh, absolutely. And tonight is another turning point, Michael. They either keep the titles or we have new champions. Either way, it'll be hot news on WWE.com. Boom! Double knee arm breaker.
Held in a perilous position. Check your face after that one. To the face. What a redirect. Sunset flip. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show up. What do you need to keep going as TLC matches start to go long?
Believe it or not, patience is a virtue. Sometimes it takes a little longer for the chaos to really heat up in a TLC match. In that case, you need to accelerate your own intensity accordingly and then make your move.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
Ooh, he retaliates.
And he clearly knows that as long as he has the kendo stick, he has the power here.
Showing the kind of skills you need to hold on to a title. What an interception. Amazing move there.
He's got a table. We know where this is going, gentlemen.
He's doing some dangerous redecorating.
I think the table really ties it all together.
Bulldog.
Oh, my God. Climb. Go for it. Climb. outside.
This could get wild.
Flatliner. Yikes. What's he open to find down there?
What are they going to do with that ladder?
And of course, kendo sticks are always in the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks. And he tosses it back in there. Raw drop kick. Boom. He leaves the ring and there's no countouts in this one. And it's again. Right on the mark. Answers with an inverted DDT. That could turn this around. Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver. He's got that ladder right where he wants it. Now what? Swinging neck breaker. Shoots the half. Neck breaker. And now the literal ladder of success could be waiting. Looking to end it. Trying to get a quick victory here. Not a bad strategy.
Come on, you gotta move quicker than this.
For once, I agree with you.
And we have new tag team champions.
Here are your winners, and the new World Tag Team Champions, the Brotherhood.
This pairing paid strong dividends with an impressive tag team win.
Tag team excellence in its purest form. You simply love to see it. And I hope we see these guys tagging again real soon.
Man drowned us out. We're left with doubt.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, I love this guy.
It's a big-time opportunity, Byron, as the title will be on the line here.
You're right, Michael, and judging from the response on social media heading into this match, we're likely to see a new champ crowned here tonight.
He's been waiting a very long time for this title opportunity. I hope he's ready.
The WWE Universe just exploded!
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys.
And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good, if not better.
How can I be
Introducing the challenger from Brooklyn, New
champion thrives in these situations. Pride and heart will be tested. Ladies and gentlemen, we could possibly see the title change hands and a new champion crowned here tonight.
Whoa. Don't you think you're putting the cart before the horse, Cole? The champ is the champ for a reason. That hasn't suddenly changed.
Kicking out so early certainly sends a message.
Enabled to counter. He's turning the tables. Using the ropes. Oh, kick connects. Oh, a stomp. Looking to crush the hamstring. Another one. Hamstring crushing knee strikes. Repeated strikes. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. He must have seen that coming. Ooh, that hurt.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face.
Both competitors showing how well they know one another.
Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display. Really just laying it in.
For the title. Breaks the count at 2.
This could be a tipping point in this match. Down hard.
Oh, man, watch this. Freakish power. Reverse choke slam.
I think the champ's got it.
The cover. A kick out before won by the challenger.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible. Perched up top. Diving knee drop. A lot of momentum now on his side.
Yeah, he's fulfilling his game plan to the T.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. The springboard attack fails to land. He turns it around.
Has the opposition in the palm of his hand, and he knows it.
He heads outside. Countouts legal in this match.
Stiff elbow will break that.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
He could be turning his fortunes around.
He's gearing up for something. Evading offense. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want. Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. He's entered a state of distress now.
Yeah, this flurry's proven to be quite the challenge for him here.
Good night.
The champ's shoulders are down. No, the champ holds on.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Uh-oh. Harlem side kick. Big kick. Arm pull. Oh, caught him. And he wants nothing to do with it. Look at this. Sentai.
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
Thinking about a surfboard submission, no.
God, surfboard leg breaker.
The champ looking out of sorts.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes himself to.
Big risk here. He may be counted out.
He might be oblivious to the count, guys.
And I ask, the way these combatants have been unloading on one another, how are they still going?
I think they're running on pure adrenaline alone now.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
some extra scouting, knowing how to answer a counter with a counter of your own.
Goodness! Counters into a brutal clubbing blow.
A corkscrew neck breaker. This crowd is thunderous right now.
Who can blame them?
Boot to the stomach gives them separation.
Heads out of the ring, but needs to be mindful of the referee's count here. One after another.
Series of jabs right to the jaw, lined up.
Bang, what a hook.
He just barely dodges.
Whatever's playing here can't be good. Oh, watch this, fellas.
No one likes a count out.
He grew tired of his smug attitude.
Forearm to the kidney. Oh, what a counter. Boom, one punch knocks them down. And another punch. And a reverse here. Whip into the corner. Knee right to the face. And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Kicked right in the gut.
And look at things with a ripcord flatline.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm has shifted, and he's still in the game.
What a display of stamina. The champ showing they are truly worthy of this title.
But things might only get harder from here.
I thought it was over. The WWE Universe thought it was over. But you got to do a little more to finally finish this. The challenger is in some big trouble.
Yeah, this is a dire situation right now.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Out of the ring. What's his plan here? End of days.
He's positioning himself, closing in.
Check this out.
What a DDT.
Good night. We can have a new champion.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
He may not be aware of the count. He's got to get back in.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Fails to connect on the springboard. Check this out.
What a DDT.
Good night. The title might change hands.
Two. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
So you got to believe he'll be looking for the kill shot one more time. Big kick. Makes him pay with a counter.
Back and forth from these competitors.
Eat defeat. Kicks to the face. Oh, man.
Really turn your lights out. Going way up high.
Perched up top.
Big time whip pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that. Hell, the exclamation point.
Overhand shots and elbows and forearms. My God, what a striking display.
And he's taking this to the outside now. Getting carried, unsure what they're thinking. And now he's dictating the pace.
His offense is second to none at times like this.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
keeping that string of offense in check.
Yeah, he needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one.
Stomp in the leg.
Boot to the stomach.
Kick right to the body.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus. Oh! Here's the pin title on the line! We got a new champion!
Unbelievable. Here is your winner and new World Heavyweight Champion, the Relentless Bray Wyatt.
And he's our new champion. What a win.
He's fought like a champion this whole match, and now he has the title to prove